Hey, Michael. How are you? Morning. Hey, Don. All right. I've been watching, I have been watching, Kerry. Yeah. Kerry is his name, right? Yeah, I was watching him. And I had gotten a lesson last week in using a gouge rather than using the carbides. So, we're going to, I keep looking. I'm looking at the writing for a response instead of at the thing. Sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna try to see. I'm gonna try to see if I can replicate this. I hope. I hope this is really hard. It's either purple heart or red heart. I'm not sure which, but it is super hard wood. But I think it should give me a beautiful, beautiful finish. So let's see. I'm going to switch over to it so you can see what I'm talking about. I can do it. I can do it. Yeah. Let's hope. Hopefully I can do this all. Also, if I can do all of it with the chisel, other than cutting the recess for the chuck, I will be really proud of myself. I will. Yeah. Oh, also, I was watching Cindy Drozda, and I made an offset. I made an offset jig, and it'll fit in the chuck. Really excited to try it. I'm really excited to try it. So hopefully, just have this one piece of wood put on here. I'd like to try to see if I could just make a design on it before I end the stream. So, hey, Amy. Anyway, I'm anxious to try that because I think that that's really cool. I forgot my helmet. But I did remember to clean my helmet at least. I didn't do a very good job. But it's clean. It's clean. What do you want from me? All right. So let's go to overhead so you can see what I'm seeing. All right. That's going to be the test. All right. I am so bad at this. Just give me a minute. You're going to have to start with it more open and then turn. Hey, Billy. I don't think I sharpened this correctly. Hi, Ari. Welcome. So I don't know if this is red heart or purple heart. If anybody can tell me. I'm going to just clean up the bottom a little bit. I have to just fill up this bottom a little bit here. So this is 2 copies. Look, not like that. This is a little this wood is just so amazingly beautiful. So let's just see where my center has to be. I whipped out the new tools even. Now this part I may need, I don't have the courage for this couch. Sorry. Sorry, Len, if you're watching. Someday I'll learn how to wood turn and I will be able to actually speak while I'm doing it. Now this is fairly shallow, so I really don't want to do a very deep recess if I can avoid it. almost there. So, all right. Oh, I should have put the helmet up first. I wasn't anywhere close. And this is my little handy dandy tool that I made that has the actual exact shape of the jaw. I got this new carbide. It is monstrous. Not sure if I'm even strong enough to use it. All right, that's got to be right. So this is for the challenge. Hey, Shaq. You guys give me good ideas of what to do on my live streams with all the challenges. But I am going to come up with a challenge of I really want to do Christmas ornaments. But I want it to be an inside-out Christmas ornament. What do you think? Do you think we should do an inside-out one? It's not nearly as hard as it sounds, but it is very cool. Jeez Louise. Remember now, Len. In case Len's watching, I was up against the grain. No kids, Mike. You can use outside stuff for decorating. Decorating? I said that's so weird. Decorating. Catch. Oh, well, that's what's happening. I got a catch ball. All right. I'm going to throw it on this side. Jeez Louise. Gosh, what is going on? Okay. Well, I'm just making giant catches. I go to the store. First time! Yay! No, I'm not trying to work. It wouldn't be one of my live streams if something didn't go flying. Come on. Son of a gun. Are you kidding? Ay, 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 ay. Right. I guess good to know before I end up sanding it and all that. Am I too low? What is the problem? is going on? I'm getting there. Ah, maybe I was being too aggressive. I guess because I've been using carbide for so long and they were a little bit more aggressive with that. Well, what was that? I wonder where that came from. Oh, well, let's see in this. If I'm having trouble going from that side to this side, I'm going to just sand this part and then turn it around. I don't know why I'm not able to. I don't know why. I'm having trouble. No, I'm not going to sand this completely because I will be working on it on the bottom just to make sure I got it completely rounded. All right. So this still has some tool marks in it. Definitely needs to be sanded more, but I'm having a lot of catches, and I think it's the, oh, there's the piece that just went flying. So the whole piece came flying. Wow. All right. And since I have a recess, I can get all the way to the bottom. I'm trying to cut down curl. I don't know. I don't understand what that means, Jack. Cutting downhill. I thought I was supposed to go this way. I have a car right here. I really wanted to do the whole thing. This is really dry wood. Holy cow. I guess maybe I'm not used to how dry this is. Holy cow. Just with the carbide. Yeah, yeah. These giant chunks are coming out. So super gentle. I feel like I'm just, what the heck? I mean, that's a perfect tenon. Besides the fact that this thing weighs about 1,000,000,000 pounds. I guess with this hard wood, I probably should have done a tenon, not a recess. Okay, raise it up. Okay, thank you, Chuck. I mean, look at these gouges. And I'm gonna put the tailstock up. How's that? I don't need no stinking flying wood here. Okay, so tailstock up. Good. Should I put the other tailstock in? Or the other tool press? I'm gonna do this. No. What the heck? I mean, there's the chunks coming out. Ow, ow, I am getting hit with chunks of this stuff all over the place. This one. Oh, let's see. Well, almost to the smooth part. Oh, yeah, I don't think this is going to work at all, but maybe this will work now. Let's post another catch. The bowl's getting smaller and smaller. Pretty soon it'll be a toaster. Okay. A little bit of scratchy right there. Let's see if I can get this smoothed out a little bit more. I'm so afraid to touch it now. See? Go for excellence, not perfection, and look what I just did. Nope, my own fault. Oh, I'm sorry. But guess what? That's what I'm doing. I need my friend to come back and go over the basics with me again. This is ridiculous. I wonder if this has anything to do with the fact that this is kiln dried for cabinetry. Does that have anything to do with it? So dry. It's coming off in chunks. All right, well, just do a little sanding. I mean, it was a plank of wood. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't know. But this is insane. I mean, besides the fact that this type of wood is insanely hard to begin with. But I would have thought that that would have given me a finer finish. I didn't think that that would give me so much problem with the turning part. All right, let's get this cleaned down a little. Mike, you may not be able to see it, but I'm doing that. That is what I'm doing. That might be from the angle you're looking. Yeah. The fumes from that CA glue are killing me. Woo! This is not. Maybe my fingers aren't sharp. I don't know what's happening. Oh. Woo! Well, something pretty if it'll ever be done. Oh, no, Amy, I'm not saying anything either because I'm so at a loss of what's going on. No, that's really quick stuff. I'm telling you, my nose is running from that damn CA growth. I'm making this inner dish pretty small because I think I'm going to have to cut quite a bit of the outer roll off. I cannot possibly still be an inch. It's a fan, obviously. Okay, let's do more. I just want to double check because I know I have a recess there. So I had those. Don't want to funnel. Sorry, I'm really not talking today. I have to pay such close attention. This is crazy. I just want to go on to my next project real quick. I just want to be done with it. Use Louise. Please let that be right, because that's really nice and smooth. Let's pray that's right. No. Hey, Mike. No. be pretty damn close. I can't imagine. I thought this was going to be a nice, easy, fun little bowl. Boy, this thing is beating the shit out of it. It keeps pushing. Oh. All right, I'm not going any further. All right, I'm liking the inside. Okay. Hey, Linda. I'm getting beat up here by this thing, Linda. I'm not doing anything fun today. Getting totally whipped by this thing. I cannot do this. What's happening? Yet again. Oh, time to go down. I don't even know. I'm afraid to even touch it. Thank you, Linda. I'm not enjoying this process. Not today. Purple heart. I couldn't tell if it was red heart or purple heart. It was given to me by somebody, and I couldn't tell if it was red heart or purple heart. But boy, what a pain in the neck. Oh, the slightest touch, and I'm just losing chunks of it. Oh, son of a, what's done? And then this is too rough to sand out, so I'm gonna have to just keep going until I can get it to a point where it can be sanded. Do this. Please don't. Get this part done. There. Just gonna do section by section. That's all I can do. And then not go near it again. Hey everybody. Sorry, I'm so yeah. Let me go again. I'm getting hit with chunks of wood, and I am barely touching this thing. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna just sand everything else out because this is gonna just keep going and going. And you know what? If it doesn't come out that good, it doesn't come out that good. At the moment, I'd rather sand for 4 hours. I can't keep fighting it. The slightest little movement, and a whole chunk will come out. Let me get ready. Okay. So we're just gonna sand everything. I mean, I thought that was smooth in the center. That's ridiculous. And just think, just a few days ago, I was on a boat out in the Hamptons, and now I'm Making myself insane here. Almost there. There we go. Oh, God, yes, please. I'm sorry. I didn't get a chance to look back. What's the tip? Go ahead. Is Gav still here? Gav, please give me tips. No, what were you going to tell me, please? If it was something to help me before, I would like to know it for the next time. I mean, hopefully I'll continue turning. So if it's something I can learn from, I'd be happy to learn it. If I don't use it this time, I can use it next time. I just was concentrating so hard, I never looked up to see the chat. It's funny that you're saying that though, because my friend that was just here giving me a lesson, he told me always go toward the grain. Don't try to go, don't go from the middle out, go from the outside in. That's so funny. But obviously what I was doing was not working, so I will try your approach next time. I think that's why I was having trouble. I kept trying to do from the outside in, and it just wasn't working for me. But this, I'll be honest, Gab, it was, if I touched this wood, the chunks were flying off. I don't know if it's because it was so dry, and it was really from from somebody who did carpentry, who was getting rid of all the wood in their shop. So it was a plank of wood, not a a bowl plank. Okay, good to know. I don't know if you could see the angle. I did have it rolled. I did. I had it on an angle, but it just, nothing was working today. I don't know. And I had to speed it about 1500 RPM. I'm frustrated that I wasn't able to do this with the chisel. Really wanted to do it all with gouging. Sorry, with the thin chisel, with the gouging, and not the carbide. I'm just about done with the heavy duty sequin there. Thank you, guys. It's gonna have to be a gift for somebody because I don't think I want to look at it ever again. Almost. Almost there. Or I will want to look at it because it's something I persevered. Hi, Grandpa. Welcome. I don't think I remember seeing you here before. Maybe on the wrong day. You could have come to see what not to do. Your first time. See, you should have come here to see what not to do. Oh, I think I made every mistake in the book today. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. I promise I'm not very good at this, but I don't usually make as many mistakes as I did today. Let's just see. I just went about getting it to this point really the hard way. Really went about it the hard way. Maybe this was not a lesson in wood turning, it was a lesson in perseverance. Yeah, thanks for the tip. I'm going to keep working on it. Eventually, I'll be able to use gouges. Thank you so much. You stuck what up, Mike? What, the ornament challenge? Amy, go to my channel, and about 2 years ago, I did an inside out Christmas ornament, I believe. It looks way more complicated than it actually is. Maybe it was just last year. Yeah, it probably was last year. We're now to the point where I can do this. Oh, you're going to do the bubble bowl, Amy? Hey, Not. Good morning. I mean, not for nothing, really. I'm going to feel like grocery shopping this afternoon is a pleasure compared to fighting this bowl. Basically sanded it into submission. So now I'm doing, this is 120. I beat it to death with 80. Now this is 120. All right, let's go with 180. And I think for this, since this wood is just so insanely beautiful, I think I'm just going to put the Pens Plus Doctor's Woodshop sealant on it, which is a varnish and a few wood oils mixed together. I just need to bring the dark color out on this wood. It's a totally different shape, that's for sure. All right, let's do 320. Yeah, Amy, I'll go on there and look at the video of the inside out ornaments, and it shows exactly how it's done. It's very, it looks so complicated. And it's small pieces, so you could do it on your lathe. Okay. Now we're just going to finish off the 400. I'm not going to 600. I think what I might do the flicks polish, because that's got a bit of a grit to it. Okay. Yeah, got some spots there. Hopefully they fill in with the when the color's on them. All right, so let's. So this is the Blitz polish. I actually got it for pens, but it has a bit of a, what do you call it? Grit to it. So it should remove some of the scratches, or at least make them less noticeable. I really sucked at this. This is really bad. It's almost like a really fine grit polish. Yeah, this wood is insane. A lot of scratches here and there. But luckily, see, I did a recess and not a tenon that I'll end up turning off. So I could always put it back on when I have a little bit more patience, put it back on and sand it down some more and try to get rid of these fine scratches. And then that way, I always have that option when you do the recess. But when you do the tenon and then turn the tenon off, that's it. You're stuck. You can't go back and work on it anymore. I'm going to have to go back and work on it because there's a few spots that are just not coming off, but my patience today is done. So this is stuff that I got. Doctor's Wood Shop. Thank you, Don. Thank you, Happy. Yeah, the color is incredible, right? I made it's Hockney. I don't know what I thought it was Red Heart or Purple Heart. I don't know. The wood was given to me by a guy who was a carpenter who was in his late 80s and was getting rid of all the wood in his shop. And it was just it wasn't his what do you call it, career. It was just his hobby. And he had a lot of exotic wood. There we go. So I love this Doctor's Wood Shop because it really, even though it's supposed to be for a pen, boy, it's really, I mean, that gives the same kind of shine you would get from a polyacrylic or something, but you don't have to let it dry. You don't have to go through all the hassle. It's got, let me see, it's got, and you can put like up to 3 or 4 coats on it. Friction polish, the resistant finish for pens, pepper mills, and other items. So, I mean, I don't see why I can't use it on. Contains filtered walnut oil, shellac, micro aggregated synthetic wax, and denatured alcohol. It looks like mahogany, right? Maybe. I don't know. I know it beat the shit out of me, so who knows? It's evil. Oh man. Are you sure it's only going to be a little bit of time for a recovery? That's excellent. I would have thought it would be way more. I'm just going to do these 2 coats because I probably will go back and sand more later or tomorrow or whenever. Here, because there's a few scratches that are not coming out, but at least the majority of the work is done. Thank goodness. That really almost killed me. Now, I really think it's Purple Heart or Red Heart. I don't know. Let's see when it stops. Isn't that gorgeous? See, I have some scratches in the back here. I'm going to have to go over it again to get rid of them. Because they're really showing up. And then right around this side. But you can't see them from there. See if it's not, it's really red. I think it's Red Heart. But you see all my scratches. So I have to go back and fix that. But I made a bubble bowl. Ta-da! This really needs more sanding, but you know somebody's going to think that's an ashtray. It's Purple Heart, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, somebody's going to think this is an ashtray. I'm going to have to put some candy or something in it just so that nobody thinks to put ashes. All right, so let me just show you, while everybody's here, let me just show you my jig that I made. I'm so proud of. Okay. There we go. Okay. No, I never heard of it. Okay, so very excited that I actually made a jig. It's my first time ever doing that. So now, let's see, this goes, let's go to the outside. So what I did, I screwed this on, so this way it's there all the time. And that way I don't have to keep compressing the wood on the jig. I know I have a nice secure fit, tight fit, so hopefully it doesn't go flying like everything else in my shop. Now, so what this is an off-center jig. And this has, I have lines here. I saw it on Cindy Drozda. So there's lines here to show me where the center is. And I will, let's just do that real quick. I have so many chisels here. Oh, I put it back. Okay. Let's see. All right. So I can't do a jog for the jig. So this is centered. Okay. So that's the center. Now, what I want to do, this one stays. I have to loosen it up to move the thing, but it stays in place. And then this one, oh, I'm sorry. There's a pin in here to make sure that I have it perfectly centered. Please let this work. I'll be so embarrassed. Trying to line this line up here. Actually, oh, if I actually lock this in place. All right, that's as far as it's going to go because I guess that I didn't drill out far enough, but at least I know it can't, it's got to be to that spot. So it'll be that spot every time. All right, now see how that's off center? Now I want to go to the other side. And go as far as I can go there. So I need to drill this out a little bit more so that I can go a little further because this is not going to be as much of a pattern as I had hoped. But I didn't do that quite deep enough. So what I want to do is make this like the top of a box and fill all these lines in with turquoise dust. So it stays in this spot all the time and only the top part moves. But you see, it goes to the exact same spot. So I need to make this carved out a little bit more so that I can get a little bit more offset. It's not quite all the way offset like I wanted. Now I can line it back up to the center. Put the pin in so I know it's exactly in the center. I mean, there's jigs that you can buy that would do the same thing, but they're a minimum of $50, and this cost me about $5 to make. And I think that if it had the dust, the stuff in there. Oh, and then also the way this works is, take out the pin, which the pin is just a bolt. I started the 80, yes. So the way that I hold this wood on here, which will end up being a box, is I have screws put into this side. So it's nice and secure. I don't have to worry about it. You see that my screws from the thing came through, so I've got to get rid of those. I have to sand those down. But, and then I've got to clean up this this thing here, so it goes a little, maybe go further if it didn't, those other screws were not in the way. Yeah, so that's what I had hoped to do, was to get it all the way to there, so that the line was lining up with it. And then it would really be all centered. So that's it. Another thing for me to play with. And I see that this has, the screws came through from the faceplate. So I've got to I have to sand that down so that it's not keeping this from turning. But fun toy, huh? And I don't have to worry about it flying off. It's totally secure. And I can make sure it's lined up perfectly every time. And oh, and I put little sleeve things in there so I wasn't screwing in and out of raw wood every time. So it should hold better. But it should be much closer with the screws behind it. That's what's screwing it up. Anyhow, that's it. That's it. So something new to play with. And I want to do, you know, a box. And then also with this, like if it's this way, I can then turn off center on the sides and make it like an angled box type of thing. So there you go. I don't know if you can see the indent that well. Can you see it? But I intend to play with this quite a bit. You see all that? I mean, if it had gone over further, it would have been way off center, and it would have really been like, I'd love for it to be to the point where I could almost make like a like a clover type thing. I don't know. I'll have to keep going. But anyway, makes me think of spirograph. And I think if this was all filled with um, turquoise dust, it would be pretty. It will be hours of fun. Yes. Thank you guys so much for coming. I truly, truly appreciate all your support. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's the tips. I think it's the tips of these screws holding the faceplate in that's screwing it up. But I could also carve out a little bit here so that these the things that I have there to for you to screw into. I don't know what they're called. Um, yeah, see, you can't even like turn this because so these things I can also do a countersink for this piece. Those I'm going to just take a file and file these off so that that's flush. And I think that that's going to be, and these will get removed when I remove the block. So I don't really care so much about them. If they weren't hitting the screws, I don't think it would be an issue. But yeah, right at the moment they're hitting the screws. So there's just too much of a thing. But I think if I were able to go all the way to that, that would really give me a cool offset. And I could do just in the center, the offset, and then fill that with turquoise. So anyway, these are the things that go on in my head while I'm trying to sleep. All right. Thanks, everybody. I will see you on your live streams. And I have more editing to do. So I'm going upstairs to do my editing. And I will be back next Wednesday. Maybe I will be playing with this. Maybe I'll have it figured out by then. But thank you for watching. It was a fun. I did my challenge. There you go. Be well, everybody.